to do it. And
Wow.
Wow, my favorite was the sign that said "Finish him" with the finish flag.
Ah, that was good. That was
Come
good.
on, that
Finish
is
him.
huge.
Also, shouts out to Smix for that world-class interview.
Amazing.
It was super. She's one of the best in the business. I like to give her a shout out. But his answers. He wants to add another trophy to his collection.
He's just letting people know, don't forget about me.
I don't think he's done either.
Yeah.
I think this is just the start of the Sarah era. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna go on a run for a while.
Sarah era.
I like
I
it.
like
Sterile
it.
era.
I'm into
Some
it.
might say it's surreal.
Wow.
Oh, no, please.
Stop, Alex.
I apologize to all of BlizzCon for that joke.
I know, but just what Smix was even saying too, that he is the first non-Korean ever, and you were talking about this as well, to ever win. There's a lot of people on social
Fantastic.
media who are talking about this right now. Robert Krongold says, at Train, excited for tonight's show. His son's 18th birthday, one request, a Train rendition of the Overwatch theme. I totally thought it was going to be about Sarah, but, Train hit me. Hit me with the train.
I mean, his year has been like a steam locomotive.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
you
yeah.
wanna compare Sarah to a
Some
train.
might call it the
Totally
Sarah
do it.
train.
Very
Yes,
cool,
the
though.
Sarah train.
Nick the Moon Guy, 40 minutes to go, and Lindsay Sterling is
Yes.
already packed.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
yeah.
I am very excited to see her again being the first female guest,
Musical
Yes.
guest, yeah.
guest to be here. It's amazing.
Indeed. Yeah. And we have Jazz Hazard who says, "Oh, that Hordor coming to BlizzCon to drop the bass. Can't wait to see." I'm with it, man. I haven't heard his sets at all. I'm interested to hear how that is.
He's fun.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh,
All
this
right.
is so sad.
Oh,
Oh, it just
No,
hit me
Hal
that
Pliskin just
BlizzCon
said,
is almost over.
oh, don't use Doctor.
Yo, Hal
Doctor Who on
Hal
me 10,
Pliskin.
using 10 on me.
Yo, Hal
Anyway,
Pliskin, that's
guys.
below the belt. That's below the belt. I can't do with that gif anymore, man.
Oh,
I
man,
know,
that gift
I
kills
know.
me.
Nah, man.
My favorite Doctor, we can't do it.
He's
Same,
the best. Tenet was the
same.
best. That was a perfect way to put it, though.
Yeah, that's a perfect way to put it. I can't believe that it is BlizzCon 2018 is almost in the can, guys.
I know.
Stop saying it.
It's
Hurts.
close.
Stings.
One of the things that we haven't got to do yet, though, is check out the Jaina statue. So we're just going to go over there real quick, look at the just unveiled Jaina statue one more time, guys. Take a look.
This is where you stand at BlizzCon and go, ooh. So I'm really excited to show you at home this new Jaina statue. And I'm here with Aaron and Philip, who have helped bring Jaina to life. Aaron, what was your job in all of this?
So I'm a sculptor with the creative development team, and my job specifically is to sculpt the smaller statues that the fans can buy, like the one down in the gear store that this one was based on. So once we finish ours, we hand it off to Steve Wang and his crew at Alliance Studio, and then they bring them to life, the big ones.
And Philip, what about you? What have you done to help bring Jaina to life?
I make sure all the people get in the room and have the conversations, about the statues we want to make and, why we're making it. What's the strategic reason around this one? And she happens to be tied to one of the WoW patches.
There are a lot of people who may not have ever been to BlizzCon that are watching via All Access. Tell us about statues. Why is that important to Blizzard and to BlizzCon?
I believe that they give our fans a view into the worlds we create in a very different way. To see Jaina, with the leather and her hair blowing and the water around her, it's inspirational, and it's inspirational to our employees too. Like, we all love these as well.
It's a beautiful, so lifelike statue. Now, Aaron, tell us a little bit about some of the details on Jaina that someone walking in may not notice at first glance that you as the sculptor know very well.
Well, what they probably wouldn't know is how much I struggled sculpting the water. And I know Steve Wang and his crew struggled with it too, but I think we pulled it off. But as far as like intricate details go, one of the, I think crowning achievements of it was the corset. I sculpted on the smaller one, but watching them do it at Alliance Studio, they had to make a custom steel stamp to put that in the leather. There's like almost nothing store-bought on her. Everything is custom made, custom crafted, so it's quite an achievement watching it come together.
That kraken on there is so beautiful. And now zooming back out from the details a little bit, Philip, as people walk in and they walk past Jaina, what was kind of the sensation you wanted them to have looking at her? How did you want her to come across?
In the pose, a very regal, commanding sort of appearance. The head is held high. She has her mother's necklace in her hand. That's what we were hoping to achieve. Hopefully we did.
She's Lord Admiral now.
Oh, that's true.
She looks fantastic and so lifelike. When I first saw a shot of her, I thought it was a person in cosplay. So thank you so much for making her so real to us. We have lots of people here waiting to take photos with her, so we'll send you back to the desk.
You know, I think Anna nailed it there in the interview when she was talking about how she thought she was someone in cosplay at first.
It does look like that.
She looks, yes.
It's
These
too real.
statues are becoming more and more realistic every single year. They're going to have to, like, in 15 years when BlizzCon's going on, being like, you know, we need to go back and do that. Like, they need to go way back.
Well,
You're
in
gonna have to
15 years, those will just be, you know, robots.
re-upping them, you know, the same way they did, like, content patches.
Oh, yeah, we're reforging
Yeah.
the first ever
Shields.
statues.
Jaina reforged
Yeah, exactly.
in 2040, BlizzCon 2040.
Yeah, they should just
Oh my
like
God.
stand all the statues up next to each other. It's like, this was patch 1. This
Yeah,
was patch 2.
yeah.
This was patch 3.
And it's like how her development has gone. What would be your dream statue, Malik?
Food?
Yeah, you
Probably-
can't say Reaper.
I'm not gonna say Reaper. I'm
No, that would be cool.
Give me that Ash. I want an Ash
Yes.
statue. I'll be down for it. I mean, I played her. She's obviously gonna be my new main, and she's beautiful. Give her a statue, yo. I'm down with it. I'm down with it.
Yeah, I snagged a picture of the cosplayer
Yes.
from Henchman Studios. They did such a great job.
Bro,
She's
so
just,
good.
yeah, it's like she stepped right out of the cinematic.
Yeah.
I'm blown away by their amazing cosplay. Like all of the cosplay that they've done here. If you guys have had a chance to see them, I know
Fantastic.
they've been all over Facebook and all over Twitter, but I mean, my God, just incredible
Dude,
cosplay.
the guy in the Diva mech,
Oh my God.
like literally legit in a Diva mech. Like, I didn't want to get too close to him because I was like, that dude's falling over, right? Like,
Yeah.
like
He's
he
just
was
like,
on
nope.
like stilts. I was like,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't give you guys an update.
The what?
I didn't give you guys the update. She said no.
oh, Ash said no.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. The proposal.
Yeah, I proposed to Ash. She said no. She said I wasn't supportive enough,
Wow.
which is kind of true. I don't play support.
Oh, God. Listen, we're gonna go back to a poll we had,
Okay.
which was, what are you most looking forward to playing?
Okay.
So now let's see, what do we got? Oh, speak of the devil.
Let's go. Let's go. I love it.
The outlaw Ash.
What
Yeah,
do
she
you?
deserved
What
it.
about you guys? What do you think? To be honest, I had to say, Diablo guy. I got hands on that Diablo Immortal.
I know.
I want that in my pocket right now.
I
Yeah.
I
know.
really do.
Yeah. I feel you. I mean, the Switch version I've been playing quite a bit. So
Exactly.
I love that.
think,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
honestly,
I've been playing the Switch version. I have been playing it.
Yeah.
It's
That's where I'm at.
it's a great way to play Diablo. Is on
mobile.
on Switch. I
Yeah.
love it.
I do too. I
I
do.
What
really
about you?
do.
What are you looking forward to playing when you get home? If you could have any of the things.
I mean, honestly, I'm gonna say Ash as well. I totally have a crush on her. I have a big girl crush on Ash.
Yeah, Orpheus fun too though.
Yeah,
Orpheus
that's
is a lot of
true.
fun here
Absolutely.
in
All right,
the
there's
storm.
so much fun stuff going on, but it is time to head over to.
We actually do.
oh.
We need to actually give it a little bit more time here.
Yeah.
Because
So let's talk
Alex,
about
what's
Orphea.
yours?
I said it was the Diablo Immortal.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Orphea as
Orphea.
well.
Yeah, I mean, Heroes of the Storm, Nexus Born, the first
First
original
Nexus Born
character for
character,
Heroes
yeah.
of the Storm, a game that has its own identity and lots of character.
Daughter
Orpheus-
of the Raven Lord, I found out, by the way.
All right, now it is time to head over to the North Hall, where BlizzCon executive producer Saralyn Smith is about to kick off the closing festivities. Throwing things. It's like rose petals.
I love it.
You're like, get here.
I play all Blizzard games.
My name is Adam Wozniak. You'll find me both in World of Warcraft and Overwatch.
My name is Jasmine, and the game I play, which is my favorite game of all time now, is Overwatch.
My name is Leviathan, and I play Diablo 3.
My name is Emily Neef. I play Hearthstone. I also play a lot of World of Warcraft. The community of WoW is the spaces, I would say, not even in the game. It's everything that draws one another together. It creates a camaraderie and a bond that I don't think has been seen hardly ever before. Community to me, especially for Blizzard in particular, is its extended family. It's created friendships. I have friends that have gotten married through the game. So for me, it's literally my circle of friends, people that I've been to their weddings, I've watched their kids be born. They're my extended family.
I think the Blizzard community has a lot to do with the games themselves. I've grown with the age of game. I've seen these games come to life, and I've never really felt included up until recently.
So for me, community is a lot about education, getting people to better versions of themselves, and not only in-game, but out-of-game too. So I think the Diablo streaming community is amazing. We do projects like Level with a Cause, which is a charity organization drive that we do at the beginning of each season. The ultimate goal is to just do good work.
The thing that I love about Overwatch is no matter who I talk to, it feels like there's something for everybody. I see a bit of myself in this hero. I have a niece, she is 7, and we recently found out that she has autism. The last time they were out to visit, I got to tell her a little bit about Symmetra and how this character is someone who sees the world in the same way that she does. The lens of seeing my niece's experiences through that is powerful because I'm learning something from games now in how I relate to other people and how I can talk to them.
Diversity is so important. I'm from Iraq, and I actually wrote a letter to Blizzard saying thank you for including me. Thank you for recognizing that we are not just this war-torn area.
I'm very huge on the community home feel. If someone's lonely, I want them to feel welcome. You know, when you log into a game, you want to feel loved. You want to feel that positivity. You want to feel like you belong, and I want to make sure everyone feels that way.
Community to me is what she has provided for me and for the rest of our family, both in World of Warcraft and further into Overwatch League and Overwatch in general. Sorry, I'm just...
Hey, we're better together. Let's combine our powers, right?
When people say that the player base cares, they really mean it. Like, it's not just a game, it becomes literally a lifestyle of who we are.
Hi everyone, we're here in Dark Moon Fair, one of my favorite places to hang out during BlizzCon. So happy you could join us, whether online, around the world, or here with us in Anaheim. This has once again been an experience to remember. I wanted to give a quick shout out and thank you to the thousands of Blizzard teammates here in the States and internationally, plus the extended BlizzCon team, including all of you in the community who helped contribute to our 12th ever BlizzCon. It's been an incredible weekend. It was so touching to see how many of you left messages for Mike on the graffiti wall or stayed after hours to wait to shake his hand and thank him for all that he's done for us over the years. I also thought community night was our best night yet, with our very talented and beloved Darren DePaul leading the night. And wow, I don't envy the talent judges these days because the competitions and every year what you guys are bringing to the show just keeps getting better. I believe we had cupcake-scented cosplay this year. Also, another congratulations to Have No Fear for finally taking that first place award. And the esports action just keeps getting better. We had a phenomenal first day for the WoW Arena Championships, where so many matches went to 5. The athletes were competing until midnight. And today, we have made history with the first non-Korean player winning the WCS Championships. Congratulations to Zerg Saralyn. And we also made a different type of history today with our first ever March of the Murlocs. Kidding aside, your turnout for that totally exceeded our expectations. It was Murloc madness around here. Now, what's coming up next is our closing night performances. This year, we have 3 options, so we're truly hoping there's something for everyone. On main stage, starting at 8 o'clock, is Train. At Christian Nairn, at 8:15, will be starting his DJ set in the arena. And the amazing Lindsay Sterling will begin her performance at 8:30 on the Heroes of the Storm tournament stage. And now, before we put a bow on BlizzCon 2018, I wanted to take a moment and take a breath and say to all of you, thanks for being part of what we think is the best gaming community out there. There's a lot going on in the outside world, and now being part of a community and bringing your best self to that community, it really matters. Inclusion matters. Creativity matters. Coming together matters. Staying involved and connected with each other matters. And for me, BlizzCon's always a reminder of that. It's why BlizzCon matters. So the hope is that this feeling of connection we all experienced this weekend doesn't end when the doors shut tonight, but we can carry it on and spread it to the rest of the world. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And we'll sign off now by saying we hope you have a great time tonight. Have fun, be safe, and thank you, BlizzCon.
Welcome to BlizzCon 2018. I want to thank you all for your tremendous support. And now please welcome to the stage the president of Blizzard Entertainment, J. Allen Brack.
Mike is an amazing leader, and he's the absolute toughest act to follow. And we're going to kick that off right now with StarCraft 2. BlizzCon, meet Orphea, born entirely in the Nexus.
Horde! Alliance!
We fell in love with one lady that stole the show, and I now give to you the 29th hero in Overwatch. Please enjoy.
I am honored to present the return of another Titan.
We wanted to celebrate the spirit of competition.
Diablo Immortal. We are so excited about this game.
That's it. Fusion's putting the hammer and Hammersmith, and now he's going to bring it down one more time, and there it is. And the United Kingdom completely upset, and the USA are out of the Overwatch World Cup.
This is BlizzCon Community Night. Hammer down! Let's keep the applause going. This is absolutely amazing. The winner in the talent competition is Have No Fear! How does it feel? Thank you, BlizzCon. The winner is Kelton Ching, the creator!
I love you. Tell us more. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Metzen.
The first question is,
Horde, where are you at?
China versus Brazil. Who's going to take it? We are about to find out.
Brazil concede, and China are your Hearthstone Global Games champions.
Cheryl overwhelming the airplane of stats, and that is it.
Which came off, and Method Orange has done it! Ladies and gentlemen!
Two members go down 15. Trying to hold, but BNG has done it. They are your 2018 Global Champions.
While all this craziness was going on, we had a fan proposal. This is a thing. This was a thing.
The players are set. The match is ready. BlizzCon, make noise one more time. Now, 2 seconds left. Goosewind needs to get there, but he's pinned on the high ground. Dominance reaffirms for South Korea.
Oh, guys, it is purple
just
in
happened?
here.
That was epic. I was like, what is happening? I need to go home.
That's kind of awesome.
That was amazing. And by the way, welcome back, team.
Yeah.
Thanks. I thought I was coming to the blue area, but it is all purple now.
It is definitely purple.
What is going on here?
Maybe for Sylvanas. I'm just saying. Yes, but anyway, guys, what do you guys think about Saralyn's remarks? I mean,
so sweet.
Amazing.
The perfect encapsulation of BlizzCon. Talking to Saralyn and preparing for this BlizzCon got me so much more excited for this event than I think I've ever been. And watching her talk and address the crowd at the end of the day was inspiring. It's exactly what I'm going to take out in the world. Sorry.
Gives us that we take out into the world from
Yes.
BlizzCon, like being part of a community matters, and bringing the best parts of yourself to that community matters. I'm like, yes, let's all remember that. Quick, take notes, write it down.
Yeah, piggybacking off that, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world today. And to be able to come here and to be amongst what I consider family and to celebrate, games, and even talking to outsiders. Talking to Demetrius Johnson earlier was a good moment for me because, this is his first time at BlizzCon. He was talking about other conventions and other events he's been to, and there was just no commonality when he spoke to a lot of people. When he came here, though, just to be able to talk about games and just to have this good energy and be amongst this good energy for him, it meant a lot to him, and it's cool to me that BlizzCon offers that type of atmosphere, just a completely inclusive and positive atmosphere.
And I didn't know about the tagging wall where people were writing notes to Mike.
Yeah.
Come on.
If
Stop
you guys
breaking
haven't
my
had
heart,
a chance
Blizzard.
to do that, please do. I know I want to go over there.
I gotta go. I want to go read them. I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
I don't know if I can handle reading
I
those
know,
that
that's what
now.
I'm saying.
It's a little emotional just watching.
I know, even hearing Mike's voice with "Welcome to BlizzCon 2018," I was like, "Is that the last time?"
Deal with that.
I know. I had run up to the front of the stage when he was giving his remarks in the beginning to pass the torch to J. Allen Brack, who did such a great job as well when he came to came to the couch, and he really espouses the Blizzard values and really embodies them. I mean, he's been with the company forever, and he's a game dev, so. I mean, a lot of the fans back home, too, that are watching in the virtual ticket, they've had a lot of opinions and thoughts about this as well. We've had a lot of messages on social media about it, actually.
Yeah, let's check out right now how much you guys all enjoyed BlizzCon this year. This is from Lisa Swallow AU. 10 years waiting and 28 hours travel from Perth, Australia to Anaheim for #BlizzCon, and it has been awesome. Such an amazing community. Wish we could be here every year. We wish you, Lisa, could be here every year as well.
Next we have is Max at BlizzCon. It feels bad, Max. This is by far one of the best experiences of my entire life. Still have a couple hours to go, but I am just grateful to be part of this amazing community. Max, totally agree.
I know, we're just kicking off the end of this. It's not ending.
Yeah, we
It's
still
the
got some
kickoff
hours
to
left.
the end.
We still got some hours left. And House of Ren, it says, thanks for the love, everyone. You really raised my spirits, and I'm glad I didn't throw in the towel last night despite all the issues. Wish I could have stayed in the costume longer, but I will make tweaks and try again next year. This community is the best.
That is an amazing Alakir cosplay and reminds me of how many times I wiped on that boss.
Yeah, I'm a little afraid looking at that.
I know.
Right.
We also got James
Voting makes
B.
me
Jones
cool.
saying, it's been real BlizzCon, but now it's time to say goodbye for another year. It was great seeing old friends and meeting followers. And to those of you I didn't see, I'm going to Trader Sam's like right now.
The meetups begin.
Yeah, I think we all should just get up and go to Trader Sam's. Missy at Working Con Comms, this weekend is being so far amazing because I'm having so much fun at BlizzCon, plus learning that there's lots of people with the same passion as me, and that's truly lovely for a community that's so amazing. I mean, we were touching on it before, but that's part of the joy of coming to BlizzCon, is meeting all these people that you share all the same passions with.
Right,
and even though you may be worlds away, literally.
Indeed. Jesse North says, having fun meeting people at BlizzCon. Thanks for the photo, man. I've learned a lot from you.
Preparing right there has taught us all a lot about Hearthstone, so shout out to Grim.
Yeah.
Preparion's awesome. All right, and this is from Vortex V2.0 at BlizzCon. Says, thank you for the memories, BlizzCon. It's been amazing.
Short, sweet, and true.
Really?
With the iconic photo and everything.
I know,
We've
right?
all taken that photo.
Yeah, that
Everyone's got
tweet
the
was
fountain
scripted.
photo,
Who
right?
put that one in there?
I know. But like a lot of these statements really echo what Saralyn was saying and what we've all been kind of talking about. But I would love to just know, outside of, all of the good values and everything that we're learning, what was some of your favorite moments? What was the biggest moment of all of BlizzCon for you, Alex?
Oh, God. You know, I'm going to say something that mainly it's because we're usually stuck behind the desk, right? So we don't get out to see a lot of the stuff here. For me, March of the Murlocs.
Yes!
That was sick.
I know it happens every year, but this time they came right by the desk, and I got to see the mass of...
You got Reaper
right past us.
You got Night Elf Murloc.
Yeah, Reaper Murloc.
Whoa, let's go.
Yeah.
I love it.
Malik, was that you?
No,
Were you
it
in the
was
March of the
not.
Murlocs?
I wish.
You went
I wish.
undercover, really?
I mean, I know it happens every year. It's just I've never seen it, and they like queued up right next to us, and I was like, "That's a lot of Murlocs."
Well, this was the first time in real life it's happened.
Are you serious?
Yes. It's been happening in games, in Heroes.
Yes.
Murky's old is to call
amazing.
1,000 little Murlocs. If you wander, I want to say east of Goldshire and
Yeah.
stick too close to the water, you meet a lot of Murlocs. But now they're here at BlizzCon, and they came out in the same numbers.
Well,
You
then
counted them.
I am
if you
even more
head through the
excited
area.
that I said it was the best thing that happened to me because it was the best thing that ever happened to me.
It was pretty epic. I think it should be in the Guinness Book of World Records. That's just my
What about
opinion,
you,
you know?
Michelle?
The most Murlocs in one area. Okay, this is tough. I have two. I
is that
tried to pick
allowed?
one, but there are two. The first one is eating Lucio's at the beginning.
Dude, you
I
looked
gotta
like you
have
were enjoying
breakfast. Okay, I'm a huge fan of breakfast, as you
Yeah.
can see. Even our wedding was a breakfast-themed wedding. So I'm really big into cereal. I'd probably eat it every day, every meal if I could. So
I just love
I'm
the
gonna
look on
say
my
I'm gonna
face,
rate
'cause-
these very high up there
Okay.
in cereals.
Yeah.
It's like a vanilla,
All right.
like a really good crunch to it too. I'm a huge fan. Anyway,
I don't think the BlizzCon audience actually accepted that Lucio O's were real until they saw you eating them on the bench. Because they were like,
Yes.
oh, cool commercial. And then you ate them and they're like, no.
They're like, no,
Yes.
those are for real.
thank you to the production team for
delicious.
allowing me to do that because I knew everyone would think it was fake.
I thought it was fake.
All of
for
us were
sure.
back there like, wait, is it?
that's
Is
number-
it? And Michelle was like,
Number
yes,
fine.
it
My
is.
number two one is when I was watching WoW Q&A because that's one of my favorite things in all of BlizzCon, and Chris Metzen got up and he tricked everybody. He got in line and acted like he was just somebody in the the audience, a fan like he is,
Yeah.
and then got up and said, "For the Horde or for the Alliance?" I got one question, and everybody freaked out. And one of the best things about it was Alex Afraziabi looks at him and he's like, they're good friends. And he's like, hey, man, if you're asking about Thrall, and, as we all know, Metzen is the voice of Thrall. And he's like, look, we might have an opening for War Chief a little bit later. And if the
Yeah.
posting goes up, we'll let you know. And I was like, oh, excuse me.
What?
Whoa,
baby.
what?
Oh,
We're still
baby.
dropping hot deets in the last
Yeah.
That's a little bit, yeah. So
Michelle,
I'm
did
curious
you,
about
did
that.
you shed any tears by any chance when that happened, when you saw Chris Metzen?
No, I was actually just standing at the television cheering.
Okay, I was wondering.
Yeah,
Because it was
yeah.
always the opposite.
Yeah, exactly.
It was
Praising the
always.
TV a lot
Back
this
in the
weekend.
day,
Back in the day, yo.
All right, Rachel, what about you?
Ooh, Alex kind of took mine with March of the Murlocs, but I forgive you because your favorite part was the marching by the booth
That
that
is
you
true.
got to see. My favorite part was when Saralyn kicked off the parade. That I was there with her, and it was so special, so exciting because everyone was so ready to go, and then we had that big horn that was like,
I loved it.
Oh, yeah,
and the
that was dope.
Murlocs just took off. So
You were literally holding back the horde storm of Murlocs.
we were holding them back, and all it took was Saralyn to open the gate, and off they went.
That's amazing.
amazing.
Anna, what about you?
Well, anyone who knows me knows I'm really into role play and like LARP. Like, give me a LARP and I
Yeah.
will do it, right?
Give
I
me a
just I
LARP.
want my immersion, just immerse me. And so I think I have to say, especially today, my favorite was Dark Moon Fair, being there and just feeling like I was in this carnival with all these people that we were all playing together. I got to do pin trading and badge trading, but Murlocs were kind of the star of the day because I got to meet these Murlocs from Thingergy that were BlizzCon special, Hearthstone cosplay Murlocs, and I was like poking them. They were like they felt
They're like
Murlocs.
rubbery. They're like they crawled out of the water.
And they make Murloc noises, so I got to interview them, and they talked to me, and oh man, so
in Murglish.
Yes,
In
and it was
Murglish.
quite loud, and it was settling in the best way. So my immersion was fully immersed.
Everyone's had a lot of Murlocking around here. There's been a lot of Murlocking. What about you, Malik? You got some Murlocking, or are we going esports?
I mean, mine's going to be a little more on brand. It's going to be esports related. I would have to just say the way China showed up in all esports across the board here at BlizzCon for me was just a moment. you know, because I feel like for a long time, people looked at, you know, Chinese esports and kind of looked down on it a bit. You know, people were very condescending, especially in Overwatch, you know. You know, the Shanghai Dragons, as we all know, didn't have the best season in the Overwatch League. So for Chinese Overwatch to show up here at BlizzCon in such a big way, for those guys to go out there and leave here silver medalists, to me, that was huge. And, you know, I see a lot of the stuff that's not on social media at the Overwatch League when I'm at the Blizzard Arena, you know. I see the look on the players' faces after the games, the looks of disappointment. I see the fans and how disappointed they are. They're in tears, you know. So this is really a good moment for me because there's hope, you know. China, they really argue. This is a region that is formidable, that is viable when it comes to this game. And it's not just Overwatch, it's across the board. I mean, they won Hearthstone, you know. And it was just good to see that region do good because I know there's so many players over there, and they represent it very well. They should be very proud of themselves for what they did here this weekend.
Well, and as we heard from Nate and Anza, we're going to have more Chinese teams playing, so it was a great showcase for Team China, as you said. We're going to see a lot more of them when OWL starts up. I wanted to add Saral's win. I know you covered it here on the desk. Talking about Murlocs, we got to talk about Zerg and the incredible job that Saral did. Way to go. Finland really on the map here for StarCraft. And if you walk these halls, you see all those banners of the Korean winners.
Love it. Finnish phenom, baby.
Now we got a Finnish boy up there.
Finish
Yeah, now the best part is now becomes the time where we get to get into playing these games that we've heard so much about. Now we get to go home and get in, dig in, and actually play them. I mean, I'm excited to go home and play the WoW Classic demo.
Absolutely. I played it here
I
on
think
the
it's
floor.
around for like another couple days, if memory serves, on the virtual.
I think until November 8th.
That's what that's my guess.
Yeah.
And so I'm just gonna call because if that's not November 8th, I'm gonna be like, bro, let's just extend
You gotta
that
move it
out.
up.
We said November 8th.
Yeah.
I don't want to look like I didn't know what I was talking about. I totally didn't know what I was talking about.
All right.
Yeah,
I mean, for me, Diablo's out on Switch now.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think it's time for me, you know, while we're here and the weather's good in California, I might hit the beach, take my Nintendo Switch, you know.
I'll come with you.
You'll come with me?
Yeah, and we'll sit there on the beach and play Diablo together.
That sounds like a fun time.
That
to
sounds
me,
like a
you know?
perfect
And we can do that.
post-BlizzCon
And we can
activity.
do that now. What?
You guys have
Snuck
fun.
up on me.
You guys can come.
Oh yeah.
Everybody can come.
Everybody actually can come.
Everybody
we can all
can
drop in and
come.
play
We're all
together.
gonna go to the beach and play
I assumed
Diablo.
us and all the Murlocs were coming to the beach.
I did not invite them.
Because there's nothing that says, you know, Diablo like the beach.
Yeah, and Murlocs.
Yeah.
You're like, I think we're mixing our. I don't think that's how any of that stuff works. I actually, to be honest, I haven't gotten a Switch yet. And once I heard that Diablo 3 was coming, I was like, oh man, I played so much of that. But I was like, I could see myself playing a lot more on the Switch.
So I'll see you on there tomorrow.
Done. I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up.
I know you're on board. Man. I know you're on board. I know you're on board.
Warcraft 3 Reforged, though?
Yeah.
Are you guys excited?
I was gonna say.
Oh, Anna, you know my heart. Warcraft 3 Reforged.
It snuck up on me, Rachel. We went and demoed it, and I was like, oh yeah. And as I was like, oh yeah.
I remember this.
I missed this, and now I'm like, when is that coming? Give it to me.
Take me back to Twisted Meadows.
And by the
kids.
way, with Warcraft 3 Reforged, they're actually doing a lot to reforge the lore to make it more in line with what we want. Anyway, all right, it is time to kick it all off. We're sending you over to Trey.